Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are taking on Lord Slug, but this time I wanted to go ahead and take in last year's units. That's right, we went ahead and went Universe 7 just for a little bit of fun, just to kind of see what they could do. I mean, I expect big things because, I mean, it's, you know, the 6-year LRs. Like, so many LRs that are popping up now. It is great to have that problem. But yeah, right now, I mean, it's gonna be pretty straightforward. I mean, I was able to turn around and did a double lead with MUI Goku, and then obviously there we've got Tien and Roshi. They were able to have some pretty good rotations on their own rights. Then also being able to have Blue Evolution Vegeta. I've got the transforming Super Saiyan Blue into Blue Evolution Vegeta, and then oh, who was the last one I took? Oh, the Goku Frieza. Of course, can't run Universe 7 without the first LREZA being Goku and Frieza. That was just completely out of left field, which we do get those this year for the 7-year anniversary. I cannot wait for the Monkey Boys and for the 3rd year. I guess I shouldn't say Monkey Boys. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then also the 3-year anniversaries. They will be first. They're going to be technically part 3s. And I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, I really can't wait to run some of those teams. I mean, that's really, those 4 EZAs is what sets the 7-year LRs apart from anybody. I mean, they just are devastating when it comes to that kind of thing. So, I mean, that's really nice. I mean, I'm really glad that that was able to go on. And, yeah, so we just get to really kind of have some fun. Here, you know, starting to kind of get some things rolling around here. We do have Goku and Frieza. In the first slot, I did have Strength UI Goku. I mean, 5.4 million. I mean, that's... I remember when we saw that, and we were just like, oh my goodness, that was just amazing. I mean, that doesn't have him with... I don't even know what all support would technically be active. Because, yeah, those guys had... as long as one person has attack down or defensive down status, they get their full boosts. 3.1 here... Or, I'm sorry, 3.3 from STR... MUI, or not MUI, just UI Goku. Man, I'm just messing this thing up all the way around. But, I mean, just spread the wealth. I mean, as you can see here, barely have had any health knocked down, only about 70,000 health. And then this guy's just a beast. I mean, he's hitting multiple times, 3 million attacks. His EZA is just a great example of how you're making a unit that was really good, just that much better. And then obviously we do have Tien and Roshi, which I do believe I try to protect Tien and Roshi as much as I can through the rotation, just because I didn't want to have to deal with too much. Here, just checking out, you know, my defenses. I mean, everything 200,000 should be fine with anything on the early stages of the red zone. I mean, once you get to some of the later stages, I mean, if you don't have damage reduction with probably, I'm going to say 300 to 400,000, you're gonna be struggling. But I mean, you know, straight set 177. No, I only did one 177 lead, and just because I couldn't find another friend. Plus, I wanted to double dodge just to make sure I went that route. And then here we just got the Blue Evolution Vegeta. Both of my guys are... No, I'm sorry, MUI. My MUI is at 79%. That guy is only at 69%. I really had been thinking a lot about jumping in and purchasing the other 55... Or the other pathway to make him 79%. But I have this feeling that with the worldwide celebration, I could almost see them being in there. I actually want to find out, because I cannot for the life of me remember if they were on in 6 years, the 6-year anniversary, or I'm sorry, 6-year worldwide celebration, how that worked out. I'm going to have to take a look at that to figure it. But 5 million here from, I mean, UI Goku. My UI Goku, I will be the first one to admit, I built him completely different because I wanted to make sure that guy could dodge like there's no tomorrow, which he doesn't there. He takes almost 200,000. But the whole entire point with him was I went full dodge. He's got 27 dodge plus his high chance to dodge. So I mean, he really, if he's not dodging, I mean that is just horrible. I mean, here we're kind of taking a little bit of a bloodbath. I do get my transformation, which is really nice here. That just really kind of starts setting him apart. But being able to have these guys next to each other, I mean, that really sets it up. And then I believe, again, just checking out my defenses. I mean, even though with type disadvantage, even though he's at 200,000, I just decided to go ahead and leave it. I think with all of my attacks and everything I've got going on, I was pretty confident I was going to be okay without having anything major. And then his ability to heal is ridiculous, but still 4.1 million here from the Easy A. And, you know, getting that crit there for 2.9, and then from this point, he's just critting, and then he's getting his second super attack at 4.27 because he's just constantly boosting himself. I mean, 4 straight attacks that are pretty much going to be all crits. And that just was horrible. I mean, I was really, really hoping that I was able to survive after that point. But I mean, here, you know, 29,000. I mean, think about that. My LR with type advantage for the Goku UI. I mean, he took 200,000 from it. So that should set you apart there. So here we are going into the STR portion of the level and just trying to figure out from here, you know, how things were really going to set itself apart. Finally have my rotation set with MUI and UI. I mean, here, again, looking at the defenses, you're really relying with both of those units to dodge. I mean, that's the thing everybody wants to go on, and I have not. I will be the first one to tell you right now, I have not followed the whole entire Namku thing. Everybody dogging on him. I have not seen a single video about it. I've barely caught some glimpses. I mean, I've been in some conversations where people have been like, man, this is just like, they don't understand some of the beat-ups on it, and they're absolutely right. I mean, you just don't know why any of that's coming through. So, hard to say, but I mean, here you can see my dodges kind of going off here. 4.7 million. I mean, they're still impressive. I mean, it's not as great as what it used to be, but one thing that's pretty impressive is again, this team links, all the units link very, very well that you would take into this. Not to mention, you're going to have just a lot of really good cohesiveness. You could have potentially 4 units. I don't think it's 5. I think it's just 4 units that have revive. So you could be safe on certain levels. So it gets kind of crazy. But here we obviously are ending it up. I mean, I've got my, you know, Easy A Royal Blue Vegeta. I like Royal Blue so much better. Thank you, Toonrami, for that. Because that is so much easier to say than Blue Evolution. But here we are, 3.5 million. He's going to end it right there. So, I mean, a pretty decent run. I mean, it was fun. I mean, sometimes you're seeing so many different units run into it. I just wanted to try to showcase a handful of other things. But otherwise, that is going to be it. That's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down, hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's going to be it. That's going to be today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.